Oh, God. You know when a stand-up comedian is on the stage and he's trying to tell his comedy routine, but you know it's really bad, and the fans keep booing him and booing him, but he keeps on trying so damn hard. That's what this Monday Night Raw felt like for me. A bad stand-up comedy act. It really did. I understand if some of you guys enjoyed this episode. I didn't enjoy this episode. Some segments were hilariously bad. Like the opening segment. We get Stephanie McMahon out there, and Stephanie McMahon just breaks the news to our heart that Daniel Bryan is not going to be there, but it's okay. Because the true face of the WWE, my boy, Randall Kate Orton, is there tonight. And I don't know what Randy Orton was saying, but Randy Orton was trying to make a point to Stephanie. He was trying to say that, I hope Hunter wins at WrestleMania, so that way we can do what's best for business. And that's all Randy Orton said, but he did not get Trump tonight. The real star of tonight's Raw is none other than the animal Batista. Deal with it! So Batista comes out to the ring, and he wants to say his displeasure to Stephanie McMahon, and he's sick and tired of the WWE universe not respecting who he is, and he's going to walk out of Wrestle with the WWE Heavy Championship belt. Steal it. His microphone wasn't working. The WWE microphone wasn't working. And so this leads to Batista getting buried by Stephanie. Stephanie saying, I couldn't hear you, Dave. I couldn't hear you. There's a new microphone right there. Batista's like, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. And so he goes to Randy Orton. He says, Randy Orton, you suck. He just pretty much is saying what he said last week. And then later on, we have it where all of a sudden Batista's like, you're drooling all over Stephanie. And Stephanie likes being drooled on. She's been drooled on for most of her damn life. And pretty much it was a PG term for getting cummed on. That's pretty much what he was saying. Getting cummed on. And this leads to Steph McMahon slapping Batista's glasses off of him. And let the Randy Orton laughing his ass off. And so then all of a sudden, as Orton's laughing, Batista just spears him and rips his pants. I'm sorry. He ripped his fucking pants in the middle of the ring. I told you guys in weeks in advance when Randy Orton first cut that promo on Batista. I told you guys I would just laugh and enjoy these promos, not because they were going to be good, not because they were going to be great, because I knew this is the type of promos we would get. Botched lines, terrible microphone, terrible bitch slapping, and hilarious Orton faces. And ripped pants, apparently. Oh, God. Did this do anything to hype up the main event match at WrestleMania for the title? Oh, hell no. If anything, it was probably a clear indication. Oh, by the way, Batista might win the belt. I hope he doesn't rip his trunks when he wins the belt. Let's move on forward. We have a fatal 4-way match with Alberto Del Stinko, Christian, Dolph Ziggler, and Sheamus. And get this, guys, it's for the #1 contendership to Big E's Intercontinental Championship. Good move, WWE. We're going to have a good mid-card match at WrestleMania. Big E will get a WrestleMania moment, have a good WrestleMania opponent, hopefully. And wait, what? Oh, yeah, this is for fucking main event. Yeah, they wrestled this Fatal 4-Way for main event. Was it a good Fatal 4-Way? Yeah, it was a good Fatal 4-Way. I'm not denying that. But what the hell? We're really using this match to set up a match for tomorrow night's main event? Not even a WrestleMania. Okay, I understand you need people in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, but seriously. Just felt like a waste, in my personal opinion. Christian ends up winning after a sneak kill switch onto Dolph Ziggler, and this was an actually enjoyable match. If you put away aside of what was on the line in the stipulation and just talk about how this was a good Fatal 4-Way match, you will get that. But it's just kind of stupid that this is the stipulation. Scooby-Doo came out with Sin Cara, and Sin Cara jobbed out Damien Sandow, but I'm not going to talk into full force about Scooby-Doo's appearance, because if you want to hear my thoughts on the WWE/Scooby-Doo movie, Scooby-Doo and the Mystery of WrestleMania, You can check out my review in the description box down below. Yes, I already reviewed the movie, so go check out my thoughts about that movie. Plugging my own shit. Triple H would be so fucking proud. Ryback lost to Los Matadores because the Shield came out and the Shield attacked Ryback. Okay. John Cena apparently likes looking at mirrors and all of a sudden the Wyatt family's behind him. Alright? But you know what? I don't care what anyone says. I am someone from California. I am not going to bash Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was my former governor. I am not going to bash Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the almighty Hulkster dude was on point tonight. This time he didn't butcher any lines, brother. And I really felt that him, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the actor from True Blood really delivered in the middle of this ring tonight until all of a sudden that jobber Miz came out into the middle of that damn ring and tried to cut a shitty promo. Honestly, why? Why even have the Miz come out here? Okay, we got the Arnold pimp slap. Cool. I'm fine with that. But it's just like, really? The Miz? And I'm stealing Miz's catchphrase here, but I mean, WrestleMania 30 needs a big-time celebrity, and why not Schwarzenegger? Schwarzenegger loves the WWE. He loves the business. I wouldn't mind if Schwarzenegger was in the Battle Royal. I'm not saying he should win the Battle Royal, but at least be in it. It wouldn't be that bad if Arnold Schwarzenegger was in this Battle Royal. I would actually condone the WWE and say this was actually a good move that, as Triple H would say, be best for business. Ugh. Speaking of Triple H, oh God. This was the Phil Brooks burial promo by the game himself, Triple H. Dang, Triple H went hard on Phil Brooks in this promo. He pretty much just said, "Here you go, Phil Brooks, ugh. You think I'm not good enough for you at WrestleMania, ugh? Let me just bury you in this promo, ugh." Mentioning the reality era. Remember when us wrestling fans were calling 2011 during the summer of Punk the reality era? Well, Triple H mentioned that, and he was burying it. He was burying everything about Phil Brooks in that freaking whole promo. It was hilarious. This was a great Triple H heel promo, and really, to be honest, a lot of people are like, well, where was Daniel Bryan? Well, Daniel Bryan had to sell a freaking injury. And besides, Triple H needed a massive heel promo, because he has a massive fucking ego. And you need fucking Triple H to have that massive fucking ego. So that way people know who in the hell the game is. And I'm glad Triple H is back to being a full-time heel and not this wishy-washy crap we got during the fall where he was like, I like some heels, but I also like some baby faces. No, this is a Triple H I fucking love in Evolution, just burying everyone in his fucking promos. Great shit by Triple H, and fuck you, Michael Cole. Did a terrible job interviewing Triple H. Cody Rhodes beat Fandango. Under the Giant Battle Royale hype. Yeah. Titus O'Neil lost to the Big Show. Big Show is so far the odds-on favorite to win the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Yeah. She'll go to Triple H to game UG and request to talk to Kane. Triple H just says, instead you have a match with the Real Americans. Luke Harper took on John Cena, and if you saw this match on SmackDown, it was completely different because there was no finish to this match because this is Monday Night Raw, where they actually have to build the feuds in the storyline because let's face it, SmackDown's where you're going to get all the in-ring action and all the storylines you're going to get on Monday Night Raw. Luke Harper and Cena put on a pretty standard match, I would say. It was good to some extent. I know a lot of people really like this match. I was just not feeling it because I felt their SmackDown match was a little bit better. But Luke Harper and John Cena put on a pretty standard match here. But it all ended when the lights went out. And we saw Cena all tied up and he was wearing a fucking sheet mask. Looked like he was all crossed out and the Wyatts were all on top of him. Like, follow the buzzards. What happens when your hero dies? John, I'm going after your legacy at WrestleMania because that's the bottom line. Bray Wyatt says so. Your hero's dead. Follow the buzzards. And that's all I got out of this thing. Naomi and AJ Lee had a Divas title, non-title. What the fuck was this match? Who cares? AJ Lee ends up losing by countout. Losing by countout. She doesn't win if she gets counted out. She loses if she gets counted out. Naomi wins, but this leads to, excuse me? I was like, the fuck? Vicky Guerrero hasn't been a major person in this company for a while now. Why the hell is she all of a sudden coming back? Why? What purpose does she have? Pretty much Vicky Guerrero just said this. Hashtag Nikki for Divas Champ. Hashtag Nikki's going to win at WrestleMania. Hashtag boobs. Hashtag tits. Hashtag Nikki Bella's fucking hot. I've been condoning this shit since the Slammy review. I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. Nikki Bella will win the Divas Championship at WrestleMania 30. I am saying this because I knew this was going to happen. Once I saw the Bellas win Diva of the Year, and I know who Nikki Bella is porking backstage, brother, I knew for a fact Nikki Bella was going to be the one going for this Divas Championship, and I'm glad that I'm not proven wrong in this situation. Hashtag Nikki for Divas Champ. That's all you need to know. Bunch of other freaking divas are going to be in this match. Who gives a crap? Because all that matters is my girl, Nikki fucking Bella. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose took on the Real Americans. So this was a good tag match. It kept you going. It was really exciting. Seth Rollins, once again, being an entertainer that he is. And so then afterwards, the Shield wins this match. Fun little tag match. Put Antonio Cesaro through a table. And then out comes Kane and the New Age Outlaws. And they look like the main event Mafia. I'm like, the fuck? Still a little TNA's gimmick there with the main event Mafia. More like the lame event Mafia. Because Kane announces in the most boring and unsaturated way, you guys are going to have a match with us three at WrestleMania. Believe in that. What? Okay, I knew this match was happening after I saw that incident on SmackDown, and I said to myself, is this the best match for the Shield? Oh, hell no, this is not the best match for the Shield. But is it a way for Kane to get a WrestleMania payout and for the New Age Outlaws, to get a WrestleMania payout, Yes, it is. That's all this is for a payout for the New Age Outlaws. I can understand putting Kane at WrestleMania. I can totally understand that. Kane, I know Corporate Kane fucking sucks dick, but he's still a respected superstar on the roster, and you need to find a match for him at WrestleMania. There's no denying that. So I was fine with Kane being in the match, but the New Age Outlaws, like, I don't hate the New Age Outlaws. It's just that, it's just so forced. It was supposed to be like, hey, you're supposed to hate the New Age Outlaws now with Kane and stuff like that, and I don't know. It just feels forced, this feud. And like I said, this is good for the Shield that they're sticking together. I made a video on that, how sticking together is a good thing. So I'm glad the Shield are still stuck together. But at least we got a WrestleMania match announced here tonight. Actually, a couple WrestleMania matches announced. Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Streak! Talking about more streaks. This streak didn't last. That streak didn't last. You know what else still didn't last? That fucking streak. Did you know that streak didn't last? I didn't know that streak didn't last. Only one person has a streak this big, and that's the fucking Undertaker. And my client, Brock Lesnar, is going to end this fucking streak. Out comes Druids. Oh, fucking casket. Brock opens casket. No one's in the fucking casket. Oh my fucking god. All of a sudden, casket opens up. Camera pans really badly. There's Undertaker. Sits up. Beats up Lesnar. Lesnar looks like a bitch. And why should I care about this feud again? I'm sorry, man. I do not give a damn about Brock Lesnar and Undertaker. This promo. Like, what? It was the same promo that we got a week ago. It was. And Brock Lesnar didn't look like some uber badass here. It was just like, hey, Brock, how's it going? Oh, yeah, fuck you. Let's just make you look like a little bitch. Because let's not make the former UFC heavyweight champion who broke Triple H's arm at SummerSlam look badass. No, we have to make Undertaker look super badass. And I said, this is the time where you make Brock Lesnar look like a badass. Instead of Brock Lesnar looking at fucking Undertaker like a dumbass in the ring and having Paul Heyman say, run! You have Brock Lesnar go into the middle of that ring and fucking beat the shit out of Taker. I love The Undertaker, don't get me wrong. I love The Undertaker. Brock Lesnar is one of my favorite wrestlers too. But this is very disappointing as a feud. Will the match be good at WrestleMania? I don't think so. I've been saying this for a long time, that I don't think this match will be good at WrestleMania. I'm sorry that I'm not interested in Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. That's my opinion. You can have an opinion. If you like this, if you thought this segment was awesome, good for you. But I didn't find this interesting. And overall, this Monday Night Raw, the structure of the show fell off. The flow of the show did not even seem to flow at all. A lot of fucking promos tonight. And it normally for a go-home show is where you have majority of your promos. But a lot of promos tonight. And just none of the matches. Like, there were some fun matches on this card, like I said. But fun matches can only take you to a certain extent. Because it just felt so sloppily booked. Like they just booked the show probably 2 minutes before the show had to hit the air. That's probably how they booked this show, 2 minutes before the show hit the air, because it just felt so sloppy. I mean, Cena and Wyatt got some development. There's development there, but I just didn't see a whole lot of it, and there's 2 weeks to WrestleMania. I can understand when Daniel Bryan's not on the show, but wouldn't you want to build this up like 4 weeks in advance, Daniel Bryan's injury, and not 2 weeks before the fucking show? They didn't really build up the championship match at all, because all we got was Batista botching his lines, Randy Orton laughing at Batista, and Stephanie McMahon bitch slapping his glasses. How is that supposed to make me feel like these guys are in the main event of WrestleMania? Undertaker and Lesnar has just been the same shit. I'm sorry, this episode was a hilariously bad episode. It's one that I'll go back and if I ever watch this episode again, I doubt I ever will, but if I ever see it again, I'm just going to laugh at how bad this episode was. This didn't feel like a good episode like last week's Monday Night Raw. The saving graces are probably the Fatal 4-Way match, but that was early on in the show. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some fun matches on this show. It just didn't feel like a Road to WrestleMania show. It just felt like a lazily booked, hey, we're getting ready for WWE Over the Limit on pay-per-view. It didn't feel like, hey, we're getting ready for WrestleMania. It didn't have a WrestleMania feel to it, besides pointing at a couple signs. So, we got 2 matches announced for WrestleMania. That's pretty much it. But those 2 matches, are you really excited for those 2 matches? Like the Vicky Guerrero Cruiserweight Diva Open? Yeah, it's pretty much like a Cruiserweight Open if you guys watched those back in the day. Are you really excited to see the Shield take on Kane? Okay, maybe Kane you're a little excited for, because there's still some Canaanites out there. Really excited for Kane with the New Age Outlaws? Oh, you didn't know? No, not me. I'm sorry. The WWE didn't do a good enough job for me personally to really think this show was good. Structure, flow, and everything about the show was just really, really bad. And I said that at the start of my review. It was like a stand-up comedian trying to survive a stand-up show. Anyways, guys, I am out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys like me, you can subscribe down below. Comment down below your thoughts of WWE Monday Night Raw. Like this video, dislike this video. Hell, share this video with all your friends on the Twitter. My Twitter is @ChaseOliver68. Follow me there. Snapchat me, ChaseOliver68. And Instagram, Chase_C_Oliver. And if you want to talk more wrestling with me, you can always Skype me, ChaseOliver68. And check out my website, chillingwithchase.wordpress.com. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace!